what is center of mass? So let us consider a rigid body of mass m, and the body is rigid. What is meant by rigid? Rigid body is such type of body where it obstructs deformity, which means it does not deform easily. Such type of a body we call it as rigid body. And consider this body will be having a mass m. Okay, the entire mass of the body will be concentrated in a single point. It can be either in center or maybe it can be completely outside the body. Such type of concentration of entire mass on a single point is called as center of mass. So this point we call it as center of mass of the body. Similarly, we have another term called center of gravity, where consider a body with a weight mg. Okay, such type of a body which is under gravity. Okay, mg directly shows that mass is under the influence of gravity. When the weight is concentrated towards a single point, thus this point we call it as center of gravity of this body. So let us also know what is the difference between mass and weight of a body. So let us now briefly know about what is weight and what is mass. Okay, mass is the amount of matter in a body. What is matter again? Matter is a thing where it occupies certain space and volume. Such type of thing we call it as matter. Similarly, weight is the gravitational force of the earth on that body. Consider this is a body and gravitational force of earth G is acting on it. Such type of thing we call it as weight. Okay, this matter is or mass is a scalar quantity which has only magnitude but no direction, whereas weight is a vector quantity which has both magnitude and direction. The SI unit is kg. Here the SI unit is Newton. So mass is equal to force by acceleration. Similarly, weight is equal to mass into gravity. So to measure the mass of an object, common balance is used. And to measure the weight of the object, spring balance is used. To determine the position of center of mass of two particles, let me consider two particles. One is A and other is B. Okay, the mass of particle AB m1 and the mass of particle BB m2, and those two particles are separated at a distance d. Okay, let us consider the center of mass will be lying at some point called Cm, and the distance from A to Cm is r1, and distance from B to Cm is r2. Okay, then from this we can conclude that m1 r1 is equal to m2 r2. So the mass multiplied with the distance of one side of center of mass is equal to the mass multiplied with the distance of other side. This says that center of mass is at the middle point with respect to the masses. Okay, similarly to find R1 and R2 distances individually, we will be using this formula R1 equal to m2 by m1 plus m2 into d. R2 equal to m1 by m1 plus m2 into d. If R1 and R2 are same and are equal to distance by 2, center of mass will be lying at exact center.